this is Melanie, aka Princess Ninja, and this is my March Madness. I am so sorry about the lighting and everything about this video. I tried to go live earlier. I had some connectivity problems. I am in a hurry. You can see my hair is like still wet from getting out of the shower. No makeup on my face. I do have my new glasses on. Oh, these are great. I just got these the other day. They're progressive lenses. So depending on how I hold my head like this, depends on whether I can see you or not. Anyway, blah, blah, blah. This is the month of March, and yes, I'm using emoji stickers. So you can see the days that I had really super days. And those happy faces are days that I made my exercise goals, I made my water goals. I only give myself a happy face if I make all of my goals. So you can see the days I made all my goals. And then of course the frowny faces, I may have made my exercise goal, but maybe I didn't eat my calorie budget, or I may have eaten within my budget, but I didn't exercise or I didn't make my water goal. So you can see how many great days that I had. You can also see how many bad days that I had. The other thing that I want to show you, the 3.9 weight gain is from how I've eaten the last 2 days. I want to show you something. I know this is kind of gross. This is my leg. This is my leg. Okay, so watch this. Most of you know I'm a heart patient, and I have issues with my heart. I also have issues with massive water retentions. My body reacts violently to salt. My joints hurt. My bones ache. It's really horrible, and I'm not being a big old whiny crybaby, but you can see from Fitbit, if you take a look here, do you see those 2 days in red? Yeah. Didn't do so well. So when I stepped on the scale this morning, I was not stressing. I'm like, because I know this is what my month looks like. That's my month. Okay, so you can see I was under budget, and then I had 2 bad days. 2 bad days does not equal 3.9 pounds of fat. I follow a whole lot of YouTubers, weight loss journey pages, and man, you guys have got to stop stressing. You've got to stop stressing, because here's what you need to be asking yourself. When you start boo-hooing about I only lost 0.8 pounds, or I only lost 0.5 pounds, or I was expecting to lose 3 pounds and only lost 1 pound, where would you be now if you weren't on the journey you're on? Where would you be? Where would you be? You wouldn't be where you're at. I can promise you that, sister. And I say that with love. Okay, so you guys know what a fun person I am. Let's talk more stats. I hate doing this video like this. I apologize. Let's talk about steps, baby. Let's talk about you and me. Okay, so you can see my steps. Let me turn it this way. Blah, 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 blah. It won't let me. So let's talk steps. Look at that. 325,000 steps. That is a lot of steppage. And I need new shoes, so I'll probably be doing a video on how hard it is for me to find shoes. That's a whole other video. That might require 3 videos, actually. Purposefully, I have burned that many calories. So I have also done awesome there. You're going to have to wait till it scrolls around, but these are my active minutes for the month. This is for the month of March. Blah, blah, blah. This is for the month of March. So you can see that I have been really active. I never know how many calories I'm actually supposed to be eating. I have followed Spark People, Fitness Pal, I've followed loseit.com, and they all have you punch in all of these numbers and tell you their height and your weight and everything, and then they say you should be able to eat X amount of calories per day. Well, let me tell you something. I have never been able to eat the amount of calories they give me without either plateauing or putting on weight. I have been on, anytime I change my calories, I only change them to 100 to 200 calories a day, and then I stay there for 6 weeks, because that's how long it takes your body to figure out what it is that you're doing. Sometimes it can take longer than that. So anytime I make a change to my diet, I make sure that I at least, at a minimum, follow it for 30 days. So when I first started loseit.com, I was eating breakfast, lunch, and dinner. 500 calories, 500 calories, 500 calories, or 600 calories for dinner. So I was eating larger meals, but I was only eating 3 meals a day, and I was spacing them out. You can see by the amount of calories that I burn, 2,700 a day, that seems pretty reasonable. But what was happening is I was having days where I was feeling really hungry, so I started incorporating snacks. So now what's happening is I'm not really sitting down and eating a meal except for dinner. I'm kind of picking all day long. I'm never giving my body a chance to burn off the calories that I've already consumed because I'm constantly feeding it more calories. So my body is learning how to depend solely on what I'm eating for energy instead of depleting some fat and sugar stores, or at least that's the theory. So for the month of April, I'm going to stop snacking and I'm going to start eating 3 large meals. I've started a new kind of plank challenge. I'm following new YouTubers and they are lots of fun. It's called the Pat Man Show. I'm going to add a link below to them, but I am building up strength. They have some really fun plank challenges. One is the cha-cha slide. The other one is wobble baby. If you are my friend on Facebook, on my Facebook page, I'm Princess Ninja Weight Loss and Motivation. You can come there every morning between 6 a.m. and 6:15, Monday through Friday. I do a live plank. I'm always trying new live planks. I also do little sneak peek videos, cooking videos, whatever. So I'm also going to add that link in the video description if you want to come over to Facebook and check out Princess Ninja Weight Loss and Motivation. I lost focus on my water goal, so I'm definitely going to take it up a notch on my water goal. I've completely stopped doing squats. I have failed, so I need to reincorporate because my goal was to incorporate at least 100 squats every single day because I want a nice butt. I'm going to incorporate some more strength training. I'm going to pick up the dumbbells and start building these guns. Last but not least, I am going to fill the month of April with smiley and happy emojis versus this. I'm also going to start weighing in once a week because I think what's happening to me is I'm like, I got 21 more days till I weigh in. So yeah, I've got time to burn that off. And I'm relaxing. So I've gone from not wanting to weigh on the scale because it made me feel really bad about myself to not weighing at all. I wasn't weighing at all. And then I weighed in after 1 month and I kind of lost my addiction, that really obsessive behavior of getting on the scale, getting on the scale, getting on the scale. I started focusing on my non-scale victories and feeling a whole lot better about my journey. Let me just tell you that. Now when I step on the scale, it's kind of like whatever, because I have stopped being in this for the weight loss and I have started being in this for my health. I know the weight loss will come eventually. I've just got to figure out what that magic formula for my body is, for my metabolism is. And I realize there's diets out there. I know that I could probably go on the ketogenic diet, or I could probably go raw vegan, and I could probably lose massive amounts of weight. But here's the reality of it. I'm never going to be able to stick with that diet for the rest of my life. And every time you go on a diet and you go off and back on the diet and go off, you are training your body to be resistant. You are training your body to just your metabolism. And that is what's wrong with me now, is I've screwed up my metabolism being a chronic yo-yo dieter my whole life. So I'm the person that I have to blame. So emotionally, where I'm at right now is, look, I'm going to find the right combination of exercise and calories that works for me and my metabolism. And I'm going to get healthy in the process. If weight loss is the consequence of that action, then go for it. Then we're going to lose weight. But if not, it's okay. I am learning to be okay. I am 215 pounds. Well, this morning I was 221. But I'm 215 pounds. That was the weight before all this massive water gain. I'm 215 pound woman. And yes, I have a tummy. And yes, I have cellulite on the back of my legs, but that does not make me a bad person. That just means that I'm a person that is suffering consequences of other choices that I've made my entire life. And one of those being that I've totally screwed up my metabolism. So I'm not going to be up on my soapbox preaching because I want to keep this positive. This is about feeling good about yourself. Anyway, thanks for liking. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell, look at the links below to come to my Facebook page, and I'll see you again next week with a weekly weigh-in. We're going weekly.